Hey, what's going on, y'all? This gonna be like a vlog style video because I'm in the bed. I don't feel like getting in the bed, but I also want to bring forth this word. So today we are talking about releasing distractions. It is time to release distractions because now is not the time for us to be playing. We are living in some perilous times. Things are ramping up in the spirit realm, and we got to be ready to go to war. We got to be ready to go toe to toe with the enemy, right? This warfare is not playing, and we can't be playing, right? We cannot be sleep in this hour. And we have been commanded to watch and to be alert and to not be distracted or bogged down with the cares of this world. So what is a distraction? Let's get into the definition of what a distraction is. A distraction is defined as a thing that prevents someone from giving full attention to something else. So in this case, a distraction can be defined as a thing that prevents someone from giving their full attention to the Most High. Like, woo, that's deep, right? And this could be anything, whatever it is for a specific individual, because we are all unique, right? We all have things that entice us and, things that we can get wrapped up into, right? So this could be our jobs or being busy or our phones, social media. Like, we always be having these phones in our hand, right? So that can really take us away from spending that quality time with our Father, with our Abba. Ourselves can be a distraction, focusing on ourselves, me, whatever I want. So literally being in the flesh, right, can be cause us to be bogged down, right, with the cares of this world, vanity, entertainment, TV, movies, music. Our family, our friends, people in our lives can be distractions, right? The word says, I forgot where it is, but the word says that sometimes it's better to be single, right? Because when you are married, you're concerned about your spouse, right? And that can kind of take your focus off the Most High sometimes. Living a lifestyle of sin. We already know how that draws us further and further away from our Father. And we know that the enemy wants us to be in this state of distraction. And he wants us to not be preoccupied. He wants us to be preoccupied, right, with the things of this world, the lust of the eyes, and, what our flesh wants and things like that. Because the more time we're preoccupied with other things, the less time we have to connect with Yahuwah, and the less time we have to study his word to show ourselves approved. The less time we have to be obedient, to have a repentant heart, to even know what sin is, right? Or to be clear on what his word says and how we are to be obedient. So we got to get to know him for ourselves rather than what we heard about him from another man or what we heard about him through religion or in a church building. And we got to get into this word and know him for ourselves. And it takes time to do that. It takes being intentional, right? We have to make sure we are carving out the space to connect with our creator, the king of the universe. Like, why wouldn't we want to spend time with the one that created us and who gave us an instruction manual on how to succeed in this life, right? How to overcome the world. But remember, if Hasatan can destroy you, he's going to distract you. Trust me. I've been guilty of this. I wanted to do this video because I've been guilty of this past couple weeks or so, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I've been kind of like off, not really spending as much time in my word, praying and things like that. And I can tell, I had to note, I had to check myself like, Kristen, what are you doing? What are you doing? So we got to remember 1 Peter 5:8 says, be sober-minded, be watchful, because your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. He wants to devour you. And he does that from keeping you busy, from keeping you distracted, from keeping you away, far away as possible from the Most High. And Ephesians 6:16 says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Those fiery darts can be those distractions, right? Coming your way. And the word tells us to draw near to him, and he will draw near to us. So we got to put in some work, right? We got to draw near to him. We got to want to desire a relationship, a connection with him. So James 4:8 says, draw nigh to Elohim, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. We can't let the noise of the world keep us from hearing the voice of the Most High, y'all. So I got a few more scriptures to give you before I get up out of here. Proverbs 4:25-27. Let your eyes look right on, and let your eyelids look straight before you. Ponder the path of your feet, and let all your ways be established. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove your foot from evil. Woo! Keep your eyes on that path, right? We're supposed to be on a narrow path, right? We cannot let the cares of the world and what's going on over here and what's going over there prevent us from the promises that the Most High has given us, right? We have to stay focused and locked in, because we are not of this world, right? We are called to be set apart, peculiar people. And in order to do so, we got to stay focused on the mark, stay focused on the prize. Colossians 3:1-3, above all, taking the shield of faith. And did I say this already? Yeah, I said this already. I got my notes messed up. Y'all. My bad. All right, Colossians 3:1-3. If you be risen and with Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Mashiach sits on the right hand of Elohim. Set your affection on things above, not on things of the earth, for you are dead and your life is hid with Mashiach and Elohim. Like, he told us to lose our life, right? Like, not to be chasing after the things that everybody else is chasing after, the world is chasing after. And that's what Satan wants you to be, caught up in the hustle and bustle, the grind, and be focused on all this entertainment and these distractions. But if we be risen with Mashiach, we got to stay focused on the things that are above, right? And not be caught up with that stuff. Mark 4:18-19, and these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. Woo! So that's where the parable of the sower, right? Like, you can throw seeds down, and then Satan come and snatch them with these distractions. And when you are focusing so much on the cares of this world, the deceitfulness of riches, the lust of other things, that word is choked, and it does not take full root in your life, right? So we got to make sure we have a firm foundation in the Most High and in his word, so that we will not be shaken or stirred, so that we will not become caught up with these distractions. Matthew 6:31-34, therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we be clothed? What shall we wear? And we know that we can get caught up in that stuff, right? Oh, what I'm eating for lunch? What I'm eating for dinner tomorrow? And I'm like, why am I already thinking about tomorrow's meal? Ooh, I haven't even ate this meal yet. And it's like, I know that he's going to provide. He's going to take care of me regardless of what I eat. So why am I worried about that? What am I worried about? What I'm about to put on my body? Like, that stuff is trivial. It doesn't matter. So these are all the things that the other nations seek, the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knows that you have need of all these things, but seek ye first the kingdom. Listen to that. Seek ye first the kingdom of Elohim and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof, right? So we got to be focused on the kingdom, on the things that are above. We cannot be distracted. And like I said, it happens, right? But what do we do when it happens, right? Do we notice it and get back on track? Or do we let it just keep going on for weeks, months, years? No. So we got to be intentional, right, with our time. We got to have focused time where we are locked in, right, and giving him our full attention. We got to meditate on his word day and night. That's why he said that, so that we can stay in the Ruach and not in the flesh, so that we can be guided by the Ruach HaKodesh and not letting the fleshly desires take over. Because when you're distracted, a lot of times you're in the flesh, right? Your flesh wants the thing that you're distracted by. So we have to make sure that we stay on guard and we meditate on him day and night, so that it can be easier to point out, right, when these fiery darts from the wicked try to knock us off course. We're able to recognize it and be like, nah, I'm fighting back. Like, I'm not giving into this. So we gotta focus. We cannot lose sight on the assignment that we have. We got to remember who we are and whose we are, right? We are not here to be like the world. We are not here to do the things that they are doing, right? We're set apart. We're different. And we don't let these distractions bog us down, right? So I just wanted to get that quick word. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you felt something in your spirit rise up, or if you notice that certain things have been a distraction for you. How are you making sure that those things don't bog you down? Like, what are some things that you can shift, and what changes can you make so that those distractions, or those things that typically distract you, can no longer get you in that state? Let me know. Let's have a chat. I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye. Peace. Shalom.